Hi guys, welcome to our first ever podcast. The name is still a work in progress, so if you have any suggestions, you can leave it in the comment section below, or you can just DM us, and if we like your idea, we'll run with it.
Yeah.
So today I'm Tania, this is Kevin. So it's just a casual chit chat to see what we know about travel, discuss about. It's fun and loosey goosey.
Yeah.
So I came across an article.
Yep.
Basically about travel styles based on a TikToker. And according to her, she said there are 4 different travel styles.
Yep.
So one is the adventurer. Okay. Another one is the partier. One more is the vacationer. And the 4th one is a combination of all of the above. Okay. So how this plays into how we travel depends on who we are traveling with and what kind of traveler we are.
Yeah.
So I think I tend to be the adventurer type.
Yeah.
What about you?
You seem very much adventurous. Same as well. I like to go out there, try out new stuff, do a lot of walking. If there are nature hikes, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you hike as well?
A lot. I love hiking. I don't mind climbing up stairs just to get a beautiful sunrise, that type of thing.
I climb to eat food. The better the food is, the more I'll travel.
You work off all the weight.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And then we're also thinking like travelers, like you are adventurous in the sense that you want to try different type of food. Right?
Absolutely.
So combine this two. But then at the same time, it can be very exhausting.
It is.
It's like you're just like, instead of taking the train or the bus or Uber or Grab, you're like, let's just walk. Right? And then you end up walking like 10K steps a day.
Yeah.
So that's very exhausting. So the other type of traveling is, of course, the vacation type.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between a traveler and a vacation.
Yeah.
Quite interesting, right? So many types of different travelers. Yeah. So if you're traveling with your friends, how do you adapt to this type of different travel styles?
Okay, so lately I just went to Japan.
Okay.
Right? So there are a few of us have never been there before. So what happened is that, hey, we just had a dinner at one of our houses, my house, and then we'll sit there. It's really, really interesting because we'll sit there and we all discuss about it, and then we have it like on screen. And we start reviewing like what to do over there, and also we start to understand. Yeah, like presentation. there was a 50 slides PowerPoint slides. But not really. I mean, it's more on like just seeing like what's the hotels available, what are the places of interest that we got to go to. Then we start to see like what kind of characters we are. Like, are we there to have an adventure? Are we there to just look for food? Are we there to just shop? Or are we there just to have a vacation?
So what's the objective of the trip?
Yeah, so we have to set the objective and see like everyone's on board with it. And we were very clear of it. We can even say like, if you're not interested, it's fine. You can catch us from the next, But if you're all okay with it, then we can set this and always have 1 day or 2 just to do whatever you want. So we give like leeways, right? Because we do understand like now there are some couples there and some are single, I'm not single.
Shout out.
Shout out. single columns. Down in the description below.
your Instagram. We'll flash it.
You'll put my Instagram link there. Shout out. Yeah. But we have to recognize there are some couples. There are some couples who wants to do their own stuff together. And then there are people who are singles, like my friend. He's a very huge Gundam fan, so he'll go all the way to Tokyo and check out the place, and he really want to check the Nintendo area.
And this thing, your other friends might not be interested.
That's right.
To them, it's like, oh, it's so nerdy.
Yes,
and then to that person, it's like, that's why you go to Japan for, right?
Exactly. And then I'm more of a nature person, so I want to go visit all the temples, all the mountains to hike in, all the hills and all. So we actually have a few itineraries we do together. And then after that, 2 days later, we'll do our own stuff. Yeah, so it's all about setting what's the expectation and what we want to get out from this. Yeah.
I think the word expectation is quite important when you're managing so many people.
Yes.
Like,
it was 8 of us
as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, going out this month.
Nice.
And I have a group of 5 friends who are also going.
Yep.
And all of us want to do different things. So I basically set an itinerary of things that I want to do, and I've also allowed time for people to like they can join in, they can pull out, they can
Yep.
go off and do their own things. I've given them suggestions. It's like, do you want to see the Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
There are places in Tokyo they can go and visit. But
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that. But if the person is interested, there are allocated times for them to like just go off.
Yes.
And then if you want to meet up for dinner, fine. If you don't want, it's okay.
Yeah, no hard feelings at all.
Because
Because
correct.
the main idea is to have at least some time together.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we're like, okay, we already have our time together. Maybe you want some of your own time or explore your own. Why not we go there?
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, like I said, set expectations, but try not to tie everyone into just one thing. It's like, oh,
Correct.
look, we are just all going to eat here. Then some of them be like, oh, I can't afford that. Or, oh, I
Correct,
can't do this, I
yeah.
can't do that, you know?
And then
Yeah.
I pre-entered my group. I'll be like, okay, there'll be certain days where, we're on a budget. We'll
Yeah.
be eating combini food,
Yes.
family mart food.
Also pretty tasty.
Yeah,
pretty
nothing wrong with
tasty.
that.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the budget. We have our different priorities when we travel. And I mean, I've asked them, do you all want to do a meat buffet? They say, okay, but sure, we're open for that. But, getting reservation in Japan is quite tricky.
Yes, it
So
is.
that one, it's like some things you have to play it by ear. So the best way at the end of the day to manage a big group, communication and managing expectations.
Yes. Always have your big meeting before the trip to
Yeah,
ensure
correct,
everyone's
correct.
okay.
Make sure everyone's on the
Yes.
same. Even when it comes down to booking flights, right? Not
Yes.
everyone has the same budget or
That's right.
comfort level when it comes to flying. Not everyone wants to pay, I don't know, 3.3K to fly Singapore Airlines to
Yes.
Japan. So this I allow them that, that you can go and book your own flight.
Yes.
But have to be in Japan by a certain date.
Yes, exactly. And what we did is that we just said, okay, you can book this flight, but as long we meet at this time
Correct.
at this place.
Yeah.
So everyone will just do
So you
their
can
own.
fly
Yeah.
earlier, you can fly in the night before,
Yeah.
you can be on the same flight as me.
Yes,
But it's up
yes,
to you. As long as
yes.
we're in Japan or whatever destination within that same
Yes,
particular date.
yes.
To make it easier for everybody.
That's right.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I think that's I mean, I've heard stories of how traveling in groups have ended friendships.
Yes.
I mean, personally, I usually solo travel.
Have you ever ended any relationships?
So
I mean, doesn't have to be romantic, but yeah.
so far, no friendship, but because most of the time I'm very lucky. My group of friends trust me to arrange everything. They do follow what I
So
say.
you're the planner.
I am
You're the planner of the group.
because I'm the nerd when it comes to traveling. No, you're not.
I'm not the planner.
So
I just like,
you're the tag along.
yeah, just someone do
I
it.
think
I
we
just
can
go.
travel.
Yeah, yeah. I just like whatever you say, I'll do it. Yeah.
Anything.
I trust you. I trust you.
Correct, yeah. So I'm the type. I'll be like, okay, so this is the flight options you have.
Yeah.
This is how much it will cost. This is where we're staying. This is how much the budget. Then they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. So far, I'm very lucky. I have that type of group of friends.
thank
They're very
goodness.
chill type.
Yeah.
So they're very flexible.
Yeah.
But personally, as a traveler, I'm a solo traveler.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Solo traveling is actually quite interesting. I've done it before as well. And you say that, I'm just going to be solo, but sometimes you'll meet a lot of people along the way.
Yeah.
So it's great to making friends. And it's sometimes quite fun getting a little lost at times. Yeah, that really builds up a lot of your character. It's a bit like soul searching in it.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct, yeah. And then when you get lost,
Yeah.
it can be very stressful, but at the same time, it's like character development.
Yeah.
I'm the main character.
That's your villain arc.
Yeah, I know.
Your hero arc. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
This is
thing
true.
is, right, when you arrange such a big group, right? I mean, like for us, we are in the travel line. So for us, it's like, okay, we're quite used to it. But imagine if you don't have experience.
Yeah.
What do you think about like tour groups?
That's a very good reason why I don't plan my own travels. If I travel alone, of course, I will feel a little stressed out, even for myself. Because imagine, okay, like for example, first time ever traveling to Australia. And the thing is, I have absolutely no idea of how their rail system is like. There's only
Which
from
part
one
of
point of
Australia?
Sydney.
Sydney. Yes.
Sydney!
I love Sydney.
Yes, same gang. You're all Melbourne people. But yeah, so I have to do so many research just by transportation alone. Many other things, accommodations, everything like entertainment, all so difficult. And that's why people like me have planners like you in the group, to help out if you go in a group. So us being in a travel management company or a travel agency in HTT, HTT is that friend that does all the planning.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to think about so much about like, oh, where to eat, what's a good place, you don't get scammed
Where
out of your
to
money.
stay,
Yes.
which train to
Which to
take,
take,
what to do,
what
how to
to
get to
do.
that place and everything.
Yeah, it can be really complex, especially even for countries that doesn't have any like English dominant language. It can be quite tough. My first trip to Japan was really, really tough as well. Yeah, so I mean, yes, they have a lot of those romaji or those like English translated signage and stuff, but a lot of people don't know that the further you travel out of the city, everything is in Japanese. Yeah,
And
it's
the
just
other thing
Japanese
I
code.
realized is, okay, the context of certain, what we know is like, for example, we touch and go is called top up.
Yep.
In Japan, it's called charge.
Yes.
So you're like, what is this charge?
And
Is it
the
like
Suica
charging?
cards and
so it's like
everything, right? Yeah.
it's like the context is all very different.
Yeah.
So even though it's very obvious to those very veteran travelers,
Yep.
but to a newbie, it's not. So having a travel agent to tell you and advise you on these things makes so much difference on these things.
And especially if another point to add about planning, right? Being that friend that plans everything. Imagine planning for your entire family. Oh, I did that once. I'll never do it again. My trip to Bangkok with my family, my sister, my brother-in-law, my mom, my aunt, my brother-in-law's mom.
Oh my God. The whole kampung.
The whole kampung, So but everyone's like different age and they have different like needs and wants and what they want to get out from Bangkok. The physical aspect, because my sister and I, we are crazy. We just want to go and shop. We just want to go walk around, see all the temples, all the shopping districts, try all the food, everything. But my mom's like, no, I just know.
So you're like, so one side of the family is like travelers, the other side is just like, we're on holiday.
Yeah, we will stay in a hotel.
And then you'd be like, why?
We're gonna do the cruise or something like different, a bit slower pace. So the pacing is really very prominent. And for you to manage all of that is so difficult. And sometimes they'll be on their own and it worries you sometimes like, are they okay? Are they like, all right, since you call them, share some pictures, purposely share pictures and get them to talk, So at least you know that they're doing fine.
That's a smart way to go about
it. To get those people, right?
Sometimes like grown-ups, right, our parents especially, they'll be like, why you keep checking out us? You don't trust us to like I'm older than you, I'm more experienced.
Yes.
Like you could be lost.
Yes, you could be like, in trouble or you could have dropped somewhere and travel insurance also another one. But that one I also realized because a lot of my aunties travel alone to China, to have their time, enjoy the food and everything. They drop down, they get injured, things get broken. It costs a lot.
I think we don't realize the importance of travel.
Yes,
because most of the time we're thinking like, I'm not that careless.
Yeah, because you're young and nice. Yeah, I know, young and wild.
But when it does happen, having travel insurance really
takes the
load off.
That's right. Yeah. So that's what I've realized the value. I mean, I'm not like self-selling or whatever. It's true. Like you try organizing for like 8 people of different age gaps and different like needs and wants. It's crazy. I'll never do that again. Unless they say you want to go travel, so you go travel alone.
That's why I travel. It's just less stressful. But then of course nowadays there are options of all-inclusive trips. At Royal Caribbean.
That's right.
All you need to do is just show up at the place, check in, and then everyone can just run free.
Yeah, just let them do it themselves, and then you get your own time. Your own trip and your vacation is your own me time as well.
Correct.
So you got to value your own me time as well. Instead of because you see them all the time, they expect you to tour it for them.
Yeah, I mean you're not a babysitter.
Yeah, you're gonna babysit them. Yeah, you also want to enjoy the experience, right? So I do switch to a travel agency even before I was in holiday tours. I switched the other way around because after what happened,
But do you find like after an adventure type of holiday, do you want a vacation? You know they're saying you need a holiday from this holiday.
Yeah, holiday or not holiday, like a second breakfast.
So this is like basically that lah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So I think I need to plan another holiday after my Japan trip.
Ooh, I'm also thinking.
That'll be like December. Maybe get to go Club Med again.
A Club Med? Yeah, I also want to try the Club Med. Yeah.
Club Med trapping. We're so lucky we have a Club Med trapping here.
Yeah.
We don't have to fly out so far.
That's right. And then they have like activities and good drinks.
And everything.
Yeah.
So one trick I learned whenever I go to Club Med
Mm.
is always go for the cheese and the plated dishes because that one is freshly cooked.
Yeah, I see.
And when they plate it for you, it's so nicely done.
Yeah, and then you can share on Instagram, right?
It feels. I even have beef Wellington at Club Med once. Can you imagine? Like you don't have to go to like Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, right?
Yes.
You go get it at Club Med.
Yes.
Actually, that was super good.
Yeah,
Beef.
and best part is that you have it at a restaurant, but when you're in Club Med, you're having it like with the environment and the scene and everything.
And the best part is, even if you don't eat beef, there's so many other options.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about everyone else.
Yeah.
If you don't want to eat rice, they're like pasta.
Yeah.
The pizza is super delicious.
And then Charity also, you have like the water sports.
Yep.
They have like many other. They also not only everything has to be in the water. They have also on land activities and events. Rock climbing. I think they have the. I'm not sure if it's still open the canopy, but I actually last time enjoyed the canopy walk as well.
The hiking trail, is it?
I think near the hiking trail, they have like you can like it's the elevated walk that you can go with. Is that one? Is still open?
Yeah.
Yes, I like that one. That was really good. That was really
Yeah.
good. I think because we are both outdoor people, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Have you tried the jungle? What's that? That swinging one? What's it called? The trapeze.
I was too afraid. I was too afraid. I can't. Yeah.
I did it once, long time ago. The first time I went to Club Med, I did it once. But then as I grew older, I actually became more chicken. I didn't do it.
Okay, you did it, right? I saw how they did it. I was like,
Then the kids are like,
yeah.
I'm like, this old body will stay on the ground.
I'm traumatized enough. It's like I will retire myself to the
Find me at the bar.
Yeah, at the bar.
And
Yeah.
but I love Club.
Yeah, something for everyone over there. Yeah.
I heard they'll be opening up a new one in Sabah.
Oh,
I think 2 years.
oh, that's amazing.
So that'll be something to look forward to. Sabah sunsets are beautiful.
Sabah. Definitely. Yeah. Club Med. Oh my gosh.
December holiday, let's go. So yeah, Holiday Tours is currently having their year-end sale. So if you're looking to plan your trip, or you're looking for something for someone, or even for next year, you can book with Holiday Tours. The link will be in the description box below, or you can just Google up Holiday Tours or DM us on our social medias.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye.